Hello everyone and welcome back to another video tutorial from Yorkshire Synod. Today we're going to be looking at using YouTube Live. I'd recommend before watching this video that you watch both, you watch three videos really. Video on using Facebook Live for your computer, another one on using Facebook Live for a smartphone, and another one on uploading a video to YouTube first. This will help you get to grips with using YouTube. This, as with all of the tutorials, is very much just a starter for 10. It's not designed to give you all the answers. In fact, you may well have more questions after this. But this is just to help you get to grips with the basics, particularly from a technology point of view, on how to use YouTube Live. As always, if you have any more questions and you want to explore this further, then please do get in touch with the Synod, either through this contact us section on the website, www.urcyorkshire.org.uk, or there's contact details in the video description below this video. So, as with any video bits on YouTube that we want to do, we're going to visit the YouTube studio. So we're going to go to www.studio.youtube.com. So here is the dashboard of the YouTube studio. This is my channel dashboard. Obviously, your channel dashboard will look probably different to mine, depending on how many videos you've uploaded and things. I'd recommend familiarizing yourself with this area. You will need a YouTube account, of course, and that will be attached to a Gmail account. So I'd recommend setting up a Gmail account for your church or for your organization if you don't have one already. For this tutorial, we're just going to look at YouTube Live. So we're going to click Create in the top right-hand corner here and then click Go Live. So there are two options, as you can see on the left-hand side here, really. There is the stream option and there's webcam. So using a stream, we'll be using a streaming software. I use a piece of streaming software called OBS Studio. I've talked in previous videos about what OBS Studio can do and how it can enhance your live streaming. There is a video on its way about how to use OBS Studio and how even the simplest of things, simplest of features on there can really enhance your live stream. It also means that you can actually stream to both YouTube and Facebook Live at the same time, whereas just using YouTube or Facebook, you can't chop and change. So I would recommend looking into using OBS and watching that tutorial when it comes up. But for today, we're just going to look at using our webcam. You can see here it's inviting me to potentially use my last used settings, but that was to do with a stream rather than a webcam, so I don't want to use that. But it is a very handy feature if you are going to be using it on a regular basis. So I'm going to click webcam here rather than be on the stream section. And as was alluded to also in the Facebook videos that I made, generally built-in laptop webcams aren't the best. So you might want to look at getting an external webcam that's of a higher quality, or using an external camera that you can plug into a computer as well. But anything is good. Anything you do that's out of your comfort zone is always a good thing, I believe. And so congratulations for even getting this far. So using a laptop webcam is better than nothing. So we're going to press on with our webcam stream info. So we're going to create a title. I don't want this to be too long, but I don't want it to be too short either. Let's say it's my Sunday morning service for June the 7th. So Sunday the 7th of June, worship. And maybe the church that it's from. So I'm Anytown United Reformed Church. We want to make this public, and there are other options as well, but we want to make it public. This is mainly from a US point of view. As you can see, comply with the US Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. So either yes or no If it's specifically made for kids, then we click yes. If not, then we click no. We have some more options down here, such as adding our description. So this is where we can expand a little bit more about what's going to happen in the service, or just a little bit of information about the church. I would always recommend putting at the bottom of your descriptions anyway your social media links and your website, and perhaps an email address as well. And then we're going to have our video description above that. Non-profits and activism is the closest category that you can get to church and religion from YouTube. So we're going to click that. This is our camera. So I've only got one camera to choose from, but if you've got an external one as well, then you'll want to make sure it's clicked on the correct one. Similar story with the microphone. The advanced settings, these are the default settings that YouTube chooses for you. These are the ones I would recommend keeping. We do want to allow a chat because we want people to be interacting with our video, because we want this to be not just something that people sit and listen to and are passive. We want people to be active and engaged. So we've put in all our details, so we're going to click next, and it's inviting us to smile for a thumbnail. Unfortunately, I was caught unawares there, but that's okay, because we can either retake the thumbnail or we can upload a custom thumbnail. If you don't want it to be of your face, perhaps the live stream is actually not going to be of you at all. You might want to upload a picture of the church or a candle or a cross. Be creative. So you can upload one from your computer. So you can just go onto Google and download one. When we're ready to go live, we're going to click go live, which is slightly hidden here, but it's this green blue button here. And then we can also click share here. So if we click share, it's going to give us a link. So we can copy that, or we can share it straight to Facebook or Twitter. And so once we've copied it, we can send it out via email or post it on our Facebook. We don't have to be live straight away. For that, we can send it ahead of time as well. So when we click go live, it's going to eventually go live. So we had the option to end. So that was the option to end the stream, and that is it basically in terms of the live video. This is the live chat on the right hand side, so you can chat too as the host of the live video, so you can interact with people, and they can obviously chat as well. And then once we've finished our live video, you can edit it in the studio. So this is just where you can fine tune the video, really. If there's anything you want to change, you can trim it. So you can trim the start or the end. Obviously, I've not really got the option to do that given the video was so short. But if it's not quite as you want it, then you can trim it a little bit. Let's say I wanted to, or you can split it. And then because mine was so short, this is not going to come up the same way it will for you, of course. We're then going to click, we would then be given the option to save as new. Or we can discard our changes. It's up to you. So once we're back on the main details here, again, once it's all, if it was a properly length video, then it would give us the option to save here. Strangely enough, I'm not going to upload this video for various reasons, so I'm just going to delete it. And that is the end of using YouTube Live.